Thank you, Jonathan E. Ward, my brother. This is a great man who has protected countless millions of people around the world from the tyranny of paternalistic governments and agencies. And thank you to my family for supporting me. The turning point for me was when I saw cancer ravage my grandfather's mouth and jaw. I did what I could as a young freshman in college, but that was not enough, nor would it have been enough had I known what I know today about chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and immunotherapy. But my grandfather said to me, fix, and this has been my mission, to fix by preventing, by educating, and by treating. While at the National Cancer Institute, I discovered the fundamental mechanism of how white blood cells kill. And earlier detection was very important, so I knew I had to pursue that, and I did by using proteomic treatment and pattern study. I found new direction, however, as a result of my cancer patients. Vice President Humphrey was referred to me as a patient, and he died not of cancer, but of malnutrition. Another man, young, same age as myself, was dying of cancer, but asked to be kept alive for the birth of his son. When all treatments failed, I resorted to vitamins and minerals, and he perked right up, and he did quite well and saw the birth of his son. I then treated President Ronald Reagan as well. I researched the effects of nutrition on cancer and the possibilities of cancer prevention. The result was my book, Cancer and Nutrition, the first book of its genre in 1980, showing that 60% of women's cancers, 40% of men's cancers, and 80% of all cardiovascular disease was related to nutritional factors. As a family, we, my daughter, son, published a paper, Sentinel papers, showing that antioxidants do not interfere with chemotherapy, but actually enhance their killing effects and increase survival. And at the request of the government, I developed and patented a nutritional hydration formula called Simone Super Energy, and this was first used in desert warfare in 1990. I worked closely with Special Operations Forces and was given in December 2003 the Distinguished Award for the speaker at the Medical Conference for Special Operations. Jonathan and I always seek the truth. When governments threaten to take children away from their parents who refuse to have chemotherapy for their children, we intervened. Once I realized that the child would not benefit from the current treatment, the child was safe, and we kept the government away from the child, and the patient stayed home. We need a media to open to the truth so that we can educate the public. We must never underestimate the power of our opponents. When I founded the Kid Start Prevention Program in 1980, we went into churches and taught children about prevention and lifestyle changes. All of my prevention, all of my detection and treatment research culminate in my most interesting and compelling patented work. Is how to positively change the outcome of our healthcare system. Aware of the looming healthcare crisis in our country, in 1993, I submitted a simple method to patent in the United States, and 17 years later it was granted. And now, more than ever, we need this method to protect our system. Employees, no matter what duration of employment, pay an increased portion of health insurance premiums and can voluntarily participate in our patented method. Employees can change that behavior or take personal responsibility for the treatment, cost, etc. America spends the most on health, ranks last among the top 19 nations, and has one of the highest infant mortality rates in the world. Without our initiative, we will witness the catastrophic collapse of the healthcare system in America as we know it. The truth is, taking care of oneself is patriotic, because then you are not a burden to yourself or your family or society. The stakes are very high, and high to the very extent of life itself. You all have a position in this. Please contact me to help sustain our great nation. Thank you.